Good evening again. The man I'd like to introduce right now, I suppose, as many of you are acquainted with. You've seen and heard him before. Right now he's touring the country. He's on his own. He's recording for the RCA record company, and he's recorded such songs, written such songs as Jet Plane for Bobbi, which other groups such as Spankin' Our Gang, Sandpipers have sung. I'd like to bring him on right now. John Denver.
I like to deal with the ladies. I like to give them a real hard time. Like to make them sigh, like to make them cry over me. I like to swing with the good times. I like to have me a real live ball, doing what I can like a dirty old man. Tee-hee. Like to have them just hanging around, wondering where I've been. I like to see them with the big brown eyes, just drinking me in. I like to deal with the ladies. I like to hang them up on my line. Treat them kind of rough, but they never get enough of me. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Like to have them just hanging around, wondering where I've been. Whoa, I like to see them with the big brown eyes, just drinking me in. Yeah, I like to deal with the ladies. I like to give them a real hard time. Like to make them sigh, like to make them cry over. Like to make them fall, like to make them crawl over. Like to make them weep, like to make them creep after me. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Bum-bum. Oh, yeah. I'd like to do another song for you about children. This one tells the story of two little boys who, when they were children, as a lot of kids still do, I guess, they used to play with little toy guns and little wooden horses. They would play war. And as years went by, it was during the time of the Civil War, and these two young men now, they went off to fight, one for the North and one for the South, against each other. Well, needless to say, the guns were no longer toys. The horses, they were real. The war was definitely not a game. Each had a wooden horse. Gaily they played each summer's day. Warriors both, of course. One little chap, he had a mishap, broke off his horse's head, wept for his toy, and then cried for joy when he heard what his brother said. Do you think I could leave you crying when there's room on my horse for you? Climb up here, Jack, and stop your crying. We'll mend up your horse blue. When we grow up, we'll both be soldiers. Our horses will not be toys. Maybe then we'll remember when we were two little boys. When we were two little boys. Long years had passed, war came at last. Bravely they both marched away. Cannon roared loud in that wild crowd where wounded and dying Joe lay. Then came a cry and a rider dashed by out of the ranks of the blue. Galloped away to where Joe lay. Then he heard his brother say, do you think I could leave you dying when there's room on my horse for you? Climb up here, Joe, and we'll soon be flying to the ranks of the boys in blue. Can't you see, Jack? I'm all a-tremble. It may be the flash and the noise, or it may be because I remember when we were two little boys, when we were two little boys. Last night I had the strangest dream. I never dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed I saw a mighty room, and the room was filled with men, and the paper they were signing said they'd never fight again. And when the paper was all signed and 1,000,000 copies made, they all joined hands and bowed their heads, and grateful prayers were prayed. And the people in the streets below were dancing round and round, and guns and swords and uniforms were scattered on the ground. Last night I had the strangest dream. I never dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war.
Pretty song. Now that song's over 50 years old. I guess just not quite enough people have heard it yet. I'd like to do another song now about children. This is one that I wrote a couple of weeks before Christmas. I'd like to mention, I suppose, at this time would be the best time, that just last Friday I was made a very good deal, contract, whatever, with RCA Victor, and I'll have an album out and a bunch of stuff probably in June or July. And this song will be the single, and it's also the title of the album. It's called Rhymes and Reasons.
Don't want no tears shed for me when I'm gone. Don't want nobody to sing no melancholy song. Don't want your parting words to become my eulogy. Just have a ragtime band to play when you say goodbye to me. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. Please see you're here to say farewell and not goodbye. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. I'm the man that dares to let my farewell party die. Don't want no organ music bringing people down. Don't want no long-faced mourners always hanging around. Don't want no candles, all but let the flowers stay. The girls can wear them in their hair when they see me on my way. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. Please see you're here to say farewell and not goodbye. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. I'm the man that dares to let my farewell party die. Roll the carpet back, my boys, let the dancing start. Sing all the good old songs and don't forget my part. Invite all the girls I've known and make sure they have fun. Hug and kiss them all for me like you know I would have done. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. Please see you're here to say farewell and not goodbye. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. I'm the man that dares to let my farewell party die. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. Please see you're here to say farewell, not goodbye. Keep that whiskey flowing, boys, raise your glasses high. I'm the man that dares to let my farewell party die.
Thank you very much. I do have about 250 more songs I'd like to do. I'm going to be here both today and tomorrow. We have another show that will be starting about 11 o'clock, or because we started the first one a little bit late, maybe it won't be going on until about 11:15. But anyway, there's another show tonight, a bunch of different songs. And then tomorrow, as I understand, we're having a workshop type thing, and everybody's invited to bring your guitars, and we'll just sort of sit around and share songs and sing together. And from past experience, especially with some people here, that's going to be a great time. So please, everybody, if you can, come along, bring guitar, banjo, whatever it is you play. We'll have a good time. Where's it going to be? It's going to be either in the old lounge, or if it's good weather, we're going to take it outside and get a hill someplace and sit amongst the growies and just dig it. Anyway, and then also, as I understand, there's going to be 2 more shows tomorrow night at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock at, is it here or is it at the Wise Owl? So, if you can, come back. You've been a groovy audience, and I'd love to be able to sing for you again. For right now, just one last song. I don't know what to tell you about that, gang. I get kind of carried away with that number, I guess. I should probably, I'll explain to you, exactly what my country and western background is. You see, my dad, God love him, he's got to be the biggest country and western nut in the whole world. And because I make my living as a singer now, professionally, why, every time I come home, he's got a new song for me that I've just got to put into my show. I'd like to give you an idea. Some of the songs he's given to me over the years, gang. Not to mention that last one there. I came home once about a year ago last June. He had a song for me called If You Think You've Reached the Bottom, Just Look Down. See? And there was a song that... see, now this was the #1 hit record a year ago in Columbus, Ohio. Show you a lot about where Columbus is at. The song is called, now these are the words, I promise. Boy Scouts honor, whatever. Take those words and cover them with chocolate. Make them nice and sweet. Because those are the words that I'm going to have to eat. There's a song out by that title, gang, but it gets better as it goes. You know, I love these old. I remember, country and western songs with titles like "I Got Tears in My Ears from Laying on My Side All Night and Crying in Bed Over You," right? Anyway, the best one though. Now this song was just recorded last Christmas by Jerry Lee Lewis, and this is a song I think a lot of you people are going to be able to identify with. One of the fantastic country songs of the whole world. It's called "What Made Milwaukee Famous Made a Loser Out of Me." All right, yeah? I'd like to do another song that has sort of a country and western background. Excuse me a minute, gang. I got new strings on. This is a song that I heard for the first time a couple of years ago. As I recall, I was in San Francisco. And last summer I was very pleased to be able to meet the fellow that wrote the song at the Philadelphia Folk Festival. His name is, you're from Philadelphia by any chance? Is that right? Yes, big deal. Friendly, okay? I bet she's bigger than I am, too. Anyway, it was at the Philadelphia Folk Festival last August, and the gentleman's name is Jerry Jeff Walker, and this is a song he said that comes from a true experience happened to him several years ago down in New Orleans. And the song, I think, is one of the finest songs that's been written in the past several years, called Mr. Bojangles. Okay, wait a minute, gang. I got to introduce my choir, the John Deere Roaming Folk Sextet, or something, whatever it is. The gang over here from the Queen City Balladeers. And what I'd like to do, come back. What I would like us to do, now this is what I've been doing. Any place I've been, more than one time in a row, I want to teach you guys this part. Follow them, the part that they were singing, and then tomorrow night, while we do the thing tomorrow night, there's going to be a bunch of new people that will come. They won't know what's going on. We'll have the whole audience singing practically, and they'll really feel left out. And we can all, right? And what we'll do, we'll finish the song and turn around and give them a big raspberry. Okay, everybody, one more time, follow them. You certainly have got a pretty fantastic bod. My God, I appreciate your bod. Oh, you may be quite a clod, but I appreciate your bod. Although your brains don't rate a passing nod, though cerebrally you plod, I can't appreciate your bod. Oh, how happy we could be, you and me and that B.O.D. My God, everybody, I certainly do appreciate your body. Yeah! Oh, that'll be great. Fellow down here in the corner mentioned that song was nasty. It's just a little something I like to throw in every once in a while to sort of lower the quality of the whole show. And Seeing as how we've brought it down quite a bit there in one fell swoop, I see no reason that we shouldn't continue, gang. Throw another little thing at you here.
December and the New Year's never coming. Time passes slowly in a two-room walk-up flat. The sun is silent, there's a cold rain gonna come on. No one to talk to but my lady's yellow cat. Raindrops falling on the flowers in the window box. Plastic roses that I planted yesterday. I didn't think they'd die so soon, but they're all withered now. Seems like everything I touch turns out that way. Well, I guess I'll just go walking. The cat's no good for talking to. He don't know what I'm saying. The rain is always playing on my mind, on my mind. Streetlights drifting through the blinds that cover window panes, blending softly with the bare lights overhead. Then together they run swiftly through my memory, an eerie image of a strange and empty bed. The wind is whipping up the papers on the streets below. Got some books to read, but it seems they've all been read. Clouds are crowded in a misty, drifting sky above. I wish to hell I could remember what I said. I guess I'll just go walking. The cat's no good for talking to. He don't know what I'm saying. The rain is always playing on my mind, on my mind. One crystal wine glass on a table filled with scarlet stains stands alone and empty where there once were two. The jug is silent on the table by a broken plate. The wine is gone, my lady, and so, my love, are you. I guess I'll just go walking. The cat's no good for talking to. You don't know what I'm saying. The rain is always playing on my mind, on my mind, on my mind.
I'd like to do a song that I wrote along with a friend of mine, a fellow named Mike Johnson, who was a member of the group we had at sort of the interdimensional trio. We called ourselves Denver Boyce and Johnson for a lot of different reasons. But anyway, Mike Johnson and I wrote this song last fall. And it's a song about, I suppose, lack of communication. And I think it's a very good song. I'm very proud to have been a part of writing it. It's called Circus.
If I look like home to you, and if I am your sign, don't try to understand it, girl, when I draw the line. It hasn't come to this that you can say I wasted my time looking everywhere the skies, they look so lazy now. Heavy are the clouds. There's nothing here that I can learn what it's all about. You haven't said a thing to me. You talk so very loud. I'm looking everywhere, going nowhere. Well, I think I'll try the circus or go back to Mexico. It's time to make mistakes again. It's time to change the show. It's time and time and time again to find another way. It's time to gather forces and get out of yesterday. Because I lost what I was looking for. There's nothing left to share. I need to take myself away to be some other where. A face, a life, a minute more, I don't think I can spare. Looking everywhere, going nowhere. 'Cause I tell you when you hurt me, and you just don't seem to know. I inform you that I'm lonely, you still don't think I'll go. So if I lie to you and smile a thought, it's only halfway here. It's just the circus and I'm singing, I'm never really near. If I look back home to you, if I am your sign, don't try to understand it, girl, when I draw the line. It hasn't come to this, that you can say I waste my time. Looking everywhere, looking everywhere, looking anywhere, going nowhere.
I'd like to do for you my latest song. How are we doing? Am I running over here? Or I wrote this song a couple of weeks ago, and it'll probably be the other side of Rhymes and Reasons. I'm sure it'll be on the album. Sort of a different thing, gang. It's not like the stuff I've written before, so I'm a little bit nervous about doing it for you. We'll see. It's called Daydream.
Understand my love is real, that you're on my mind all the time. I wish to God that you were mine once again. I remember talking to you, I remember walking with you, I remember laughing all the time. You were mine. The days seem so long, I can't face a night alone. I beg you please, won't you please come on home. I remember talking to you, I remember walking with you, I remember laughing all the time. loving you were mine. And now the days seem so long, I can't face the night alone. I beg you please, won't you please come on home.
Friendly gang. We're having tonight a raffle. First prize is a week in Philadelphia. Second prize, 2 weeks in Philadelphia. Third prize, who first did that? W.C. Fields, I think? W.C. Fields' final and parting words, all in all. Oh, yes, I'd rather be in Philadelphia. I can't do W.C. I'm sorry about that. Would you like to hear my John Wayne, though? I could do John Wayne. How does he stand? I got his walk down once. I was trying to... Excuse me, Mike. You can't win around here. Well, Honcho, let's eat up them tacos and tortillas and get the hell out of here. Sorry about that, Dave. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I went for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in L.A. California dreaming on such a winter's day. I went into a church I passed along the way. Got down on my knees and I began to pray. The preacher didn't worry, he knew I was going to stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day.
in L.A. California dreaming on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day, on such a winter's day. I'll walk in the rain by your side, cling to the warmth of your hand, do anything to keep you satisfied. I love you more than anybody can, and the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing long in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by. Morning bells will chime. I'll be there when you're feeling down, to kiss away the tears with your cry. I'll share with you all the happiness I found, a reflection of the love in your eyes. And I'll sing you the songs of the rainbow, a whisper of the joy that is mine. Leaves will bow down when you walk by. Morning bells will chime. Everybody, I'll walk in the rain by your side, cling to the warmth of your tiny hand, do anything to help you understand. I love you more than anybody can, and the wind will whisper your name to me. Little birds will sing long in time. Leaves will bow down when you walk by, and morning bells will chime.
A week ago Sunday, I did a concert with Tom Paxton, and it was one of the biggest thrills of my life. I've admired that fellow so long and done several things together with him, with a trio and everything, but this was the first time that I had a chance to sing with him since I've been on my own. And to close the concert, he called me up when we did that song together. And modesty forbid, it was just beautiful. It had to be one of the most fun things I've ever done. I really admire Tom. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for having me here, and thank you for being such a beautiful audience tonight. I sincerely hope that we can get together again, all of us, tomorrow night, wherever it's at the Wise Owl, which is, I understand, at the YMCA. So there's gee, there's several songs tonight I didn't get a chance to do for you that I'd like to, so if you can come tomorrow night, I'll try to do some different ones for you. And fulfill some requests that I had. If I were to have a theme song, there's two of them that I would pick. This would be one. I was on my way to the John. It's going to have to be kind of quick, gang. Now, perhaps at least a small apology is in order. I don't feel that I've done you justice this evening. I haven't had a whole lot of sleep this week. It's been a very busy thing, going from New York to Minnesota and New York back and forth about 3 times, and I think I've had an average of about 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night for the past 2 weeks. So I'm going to rack out when I get home, and I hope I'll be a little bit better tomorrow night. The voice just can't quite handle it tonight. But regardless of all that and everything, I'd like to do my other theme song. And I always do this song if I get the chance to do an extra song at the end of any concert, club date. This is the song that I like to do. And although I haven't done too much really heavy material tonight, when I do that sort of thing, a lot of people perhaps don't enjoy it too much, and that's cool. I don't expect everybody to like all the songs that I do. But I say, no matter what I've said before, no matter what has happened to you this evening through the songs that I've done, I hope they've touched you in at least a small way. But this is the thought, this is the song that I would leave you with.